me, Mario!
Welcome back to Super Mario 64. In our last episode, we finished Tiny Huge Island, and off screen I went ahead and got all of the 100 coin stars for the bottom level. Or for the second floor. And we also got a secret star from Toad over here. And now we're going to be taking on Tick-Tock Clock, which was a map in Mario Kart DS. Let's drop in. Roll into the cage. Now, what makes this level so unique, its hook, as it would be, is that depending on when you jump into the clock will determine how fast the parts inside said level will move at. For example, I jumped in at 12, so as a result, it's going to move at no speed at all. As a result, as you can see, everything's completely stopped, with the exception of enemies, because enemies are technically not machines. And of course, if you jump in like at 9, it's going to be ridiculously fast. And we're already approaching the end of our first star. Real easy. Somehow I had a glitch, even though I'm not going to fall off.
Here we go!
The Pit and the Pendulums. For this one, you're going to want to stop time, and we might as well introduce a new item to this LP. If you can see in the corner, it's called a save state counter. Now what this does is that it counts how many times I use a save state and how many times I load it. You probably have never heard of save states. Well, actually, you probably have at some point. If you haven't heard of save states, you must either A, not own a video game console, B, never use console emulation, or C, don't have internet or don't have any form of playing video games whatsoever, and I have no idea how you are watching this video. Anyway, what a save state is, for the 7 of you that don't know what it is, it takes a snapshot of where you are in the game. And now I've used one save state. But that's just the save state. Now I haven't loaded it yet. And what it is, it takes a snapshot, so when you load it up, you'll be able to go right back to where you were. Now, of course, this does have an adverse effect, okay? It can affect your save file. So just keep that in mind, okay? I'm not going to be abusing them like crazy. I'm just going to use it here and there to make sure that this isn't completely impossible. And guess who's back? The heave hose. See, like it there? I fell off. I'm loading a save state, and now I'm back to where I was. Call it cheap, but hey, you really want to see me climb back up? And I failed again. I'm going to be doing this a lot, aren't I? Almost had to use it a third time there. Yeah, I'm going to be using this a lot for Tick-Tock Clock and the last level, which is Rainbow Ride, which will be next episode. I don't know why I'm talking about next episode, when we aren't even nearly done with this one. Okay, I gotta watch out here, because there's a gap.
Here we go!
Get a hand. For this one, you can play time at any spot, actually. You can have it be completely stopped, or you can have time running a little bit. I recommend having time running a little bit, so you're not rushed. But of course, you can always keep time stopped as well, because there's an alternate method to get this star. I almost fell off there. That would have been embarrassing. Let's use a save state. Yes, and it would have been quite embarrassing to have... I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. That's a weird glitch. Whatever. Now what we gotta do is just wait for this clock to come back around, or hand, and just wait for it to come back, so we can ride on it, and that'll take us to the star over there. Over there. Yeah, I discovered this thing last night. I found it really hilarious. Mario, let's see if I can get it. Oh, no, it's actually a bad idea to try to demonstrate it here. I can end up falling off. I'll demonstrate it later. Oh! Almost fell off there. That would have been embarrassing.
Here we go!
Stomp on the Thwomp. For this one, you're gonna want to have time moving, okay? So don't stop time, or you're gonna have to do this again. You're gonna have to kill yourself and come back here. You can also, you can always exit course and come back, but nah. That's the easy way. And nobody likes the easy way. Because the easy way is usually the longest way. Keep that in mind, folks. Well, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't that far of a drop. That wouldn't have been disastrous if I fell. It is not that way. Pay no attention to that, viewers. That was me not knowing what in the world I was doing. Let's go. Oh, I gotta go up there, okay. There we go. You gotta time your jump here. You don't want to fall off and have to do all this progress again. We got some triangles over here we gotta jump on. Now we have to wait for the clock. Just still on the other side of this. Okay, I think we can demonstrate it now. I think we have time to. Actually, no, switch back to Lactitude's camera angle. Okay, I'm walking in place here. I can't get this to work right. Maybe I'll just record it later and demonstrate it for you guys in a separate video, or maybe just add it to the end of this episode. Because I'm not having the best of luck trying to get this recorded right. Oh wait, maybe I can demonstrate it here. No. Yeah, I'm better off recording this later. It's not worth the risk. And I can do it from behind, but I can't turn around and do it right. Okay, see, look. Mario's jiggly buttons! I hope this doesn't become an internet meme. If this becomes an internet meme, I demand full credit for it. Seriously. If somebody takes this and puts it in a remix video, I don't even know what to say to them. I just found this really hilarious when I was recording last night. It's just like, okay, that's kind of odd. Why is... Of course I fall off. I bring up Mario's jiggling buttons and I fall off. Wonderful. Oh, it's not that bad. We're not too far off. Yeah, we'll just have Mario's jiggling buttons while we wait for the conveyor belt to come over here. And we're gonna take that star. Thank you very much.
Here we go!
Timed jumps on moving bars. For this one, you're gonna want to have time running, so don't stop it. Oh. Nope, go back up. Go back up. Go back up. So I can jump onto this platform. Thank you very much. Right up there. And just jump in there and get your next star. Call now for your free order. Stop time for red coins. Hence the title, you are going to want to have time completely stopped. And for the first time, while my past self collects the red coins, I'm going to go ahead and talk about this level a little bit. I really like how Nintendo designed this level. Why? Well, just look at it. It's a giant clock. You get to see all the moving parts inside of a clock. And it's quite fun to just explore the inside of it. And I really like the use of fog here because, you know, in case you guys aren't aware, older 3D games didn't take well to loading gigantic environments without massive drops in frame rate. So as a result, this level uses quite a bit of fog to cover up the entire level. So we can load it all, but still keep the game at a playable frame rate of 20 frames per second. I know, 20 frames per second does not seem playable by today's standards in any form. But 20 frames per second was the standard for Nintendo 64 games. A little bit of geek lore just for you guys. Yeah, I mean, 20 frames per second, that's not even playable in today's generation of games. I mean, playing Crisis at 20 frames per second naturally would look pretty bad. I mean, on my gaming laptop, and I use the word gaming laptop very, very, very loosely, I was lucky to get 30 frames per second on TF2. I don't even know why I brought up TF2 all of a sudden. I mean, this came from a discussion about the inside of the clock and how Nintendo used fog to make the frame rate manageable, and it led into a discussion about Crisis and frame rates, about TF2 and my gaming laptop. Now that we've collected the last coin, let's let my past self finish the talking. Even though Mario falls from that really high distance, he doesn't take any fall damage. Maybe it's the power of the stars that's stopping it, but I guess we'll never find out, because that's going to do it for today's episode of Super Mario 64. Next time we're going to be taking on Rainbow Ride, my least favorite level in the game, because of how difficult it is. I hope to see you then.